After watching this video, you will never again say the words, "I'll do it tomorrow," because tomorrow is not promised. By the end of this video, your subconscious will believe that 2025 is the last year of your life. And if it really was, how differently would you live? This is not entertainment. This is not background noise. This is a wake-up call. If you are between 16 and 26 years old, listen carefully. These minutes could reprogram the way you live the rest of your life. So take a breath, clear your distractions, and let's begin. We don't like to think about death, but death is the greatest motivator of life. Robert Greene, author of The 48 Laws of Power, once suffered a sudden stroke while driving. He survived, but the left side of his body was paralyzed. The world's most powerful writer could not even type. Took him 10 minutes just to wear his shoes. And yet, he came back. Teaching, speaking, inspiring, all with half a body that no longer worked. That is urgency. When death comes close, life suddenly becomes sharp. Steve Jobs understood this. Every morning he looked in the mirror and asked himself, if today were the last day of my life, would I do what I'm about to do today? If the answer was no too many times in a row, he changed something. Jobs lived with cancer chasing him. And because of that, he worked as if every day mattered. He built Apple not out of comfort, but out of urgency. Kobe Bryant lived with the same urgency. He woke up at 4 a.m. to practice when others were still sleeping. He knew his time was short, and that's why his name will be remembered forever. That is Memento Mori, remembering death so you can truly live. Now let me ask you, if 2025 was the last year of your life, would you still be wasting today? Let's talk about the silent killer of dreams. Laziness. Laziness is not tiredness. Laziness is focusing on effort and forgetting the reward. Think about a mother giving birth. The pain is unbearable, and yet she chooses it again. Why? Because the reward of holding her child is greater than the pain. That is the secret. If your dream is big enough, discipline becomes easier. Thomas Edison failed more than 10,000 times before inventing the light bulb. Do you think he was never tired? Do you think he didn't feel lazy? No, but his vision was bigger than his excuses. Michael Jordan missed over 9,000 shots in his career. He lost almost 300 games. But he also became the greatest basketball player in history because he showed up even when it was painful. Cristiano Ronaldo trains harder at 38 than most players do at 20. Why? Because greatness is not built on feelings. It is built on discipline. Your brain is tricky. This job is not success. This job is survival. It saves energy, avoids effort, and pushes you toward comfort. But inside you is unlimited energy. Your body is a powerhouse. Your mitochondria store more strength than you can imagine. You just need urgency to unlock it. Remember this, cemeteries are filled not just with bodies, but with unfinished dreams, inventions, books, businesses, ideas, all buried because someone said, "I'll do it tomorrow." The question is, will your dream be buried with you? Jim Rohn once said, "Life is not measured in years, but in moments of awareness." Think back to last year. Do you remember every single day? No, you remember the highlights. Moments of clarity, moments of intensity, moments of awareness. That is life. So how do you multiply those moments? By focus, by awareness. J.K. Rowling was a struggling single mother, writing Harry Potter in cafes while her baby slept beside her. She didn't have time, but she had focus. That focus created a billion-dollar empire. Nikola Tesla once worked for 84 hours straight without sleep, lost in focus, building the future. That is awareness. Science shows 95% of your daily decisions are controlled by your subconscious mind. That's why motivation alone doesn't work. You feel pumped for a few hours, but soon the autopilot drags you back to laziness. The secret is not fighting your subconscious. The secret is training it. Feed it rewards. Feed it reasons. Show it your dream board every morning. Visualize your reward. Make your subconscious hungry for the outcome. When your mind clearly sees the prize, effort no longer feels like effort. Elon Musk doesn't need an alarm clock. His vision wakes him up, because his subconscious is obsessed with the reward. And that's why focus is the new currency. Not money, not luck. Focus. No one remembers how a movie starts. They remember how it ends. Your life is a movie. You are the writer. And December 31st is the ending of this year. How will you finish? Disappear if you must, but come back and shock the world. That is the prestige. Heroes are not defined by their start. They are defined by their finish. Walt Disney was rejected over 300 times before someone finally funded Disneyland. Today, Disney is a global empire because he finished what he started. Game of Thrones had one of the greatest beginnings in television history, but the ending was weak and people hated it. The same is true for your life. It will not be judged by your excuses. It will not be judged by your attempts. It will be judged by your results. So plan your finish. Plan it now. Ask yourself, how do you want to end this year? What story do you want to tell? Because the ending defines everything. Now we arrive at the most important ingredient: obsession. Darwin was not the smartest man of his time. His cousin had a higher IQ, but Darwin had obsession, and that obsession created the theory of evolution. Leonardo da Vinci was not just a painter. His obsession with birds made him imagine airplanes centuries before they existed. He spent hours sketching feathers, watching wings, dreaming of flight. And because of that obsession, the world eventually learned to fly. Elon Musk slept on the floor of Tesla's factory while others gave up. Jeff Bezos obsessed over customer service at Amazon to the point of madness. Nikola Tesla worked with such obsession that he often forgot to eat. Knowledge is not enough. Passion is not enough. Only obsession creates history. So ask yourself, are you obsessed with your dream or just interested? Because interest won't wake you up at 5 a.m. Interest won't keep you working when you're tired. Interest won't push you when the world laughs at you. Only obsession will. Here's the truth. Billionaires would trade every dollar they have to be your age again, to have your time, your energy, your years. And yet, most people waste it scrolling, waiting, delaying. The difference is obsession. So let me repeat the 5 rules. Number 1, remember death, urgency is born. Number 2, awareness. 5 months of focus can change everything. Number 3, master your mornings. Train your subconscious. Number 4, finish strong, the ending defines the story. Number 5, obsession, nothing great happens without it. Now pause. Look at your life. If 2025 was your last year, would you still waste today? Death will come anyway, but regret is worse than death. So act now, because you have 24 hours. Elon Musk has 24 hours. Jeff Bezos has 24 hours. The difference is how you use them. This is your wake-up call. Don't let your dream be buried in the cemetery of tomorrow. Build it today. All the best.